All right, here we are, guys. The game is loaded, and let's get things started on the map with 10 Xel'Naga towers. It is in the upper left, in the blue, currently down 0-2 in this series. Evil Geniuses, DeMusliM. And on the right side of the map at the top, in the red, currently up 2-0 in this series. If he wins this game, he will take the entire match and move on. It is Liquid NonY.
All right, guys, so Kulas, Ravine, quick overview, as we've only had one game so far in this tournament, I believe. It was our best game, but one game so far that was played out on this map. So you have
same positions, too.
Yes, it was, actually. You have your main. You have an even ground wide choke out to the natural, which is pretty far away.
Yep.
You have destructible rocks around the top of your natural. You have two paths running into the bottom of your natural, and it's covered by cliffline and Xel'Naga towers. On top of that, you actually have destructible rocks that go towards a back expansion here around the side, which is in and of itself accessible by another set of destructible rocks and more Xel'Naga towers.
Yes, that's right. Now, last time we saw siege tanks used, we saw banshees used, we saw bio used.
Yeah.
This is really a map where you just want to get the upper hand quite literally on your opponent. You want to get the cliff situation in your favor. If your opponent expands to their normal natural, you can either break through the rocks and get up there, or you can drop on there very easily. So NonY's going to need to really watch out for that. He's going to be very careful about how he expands. Wouldn't be bad to put a cannon behind the mineral line at his natural just because, you know, just to kind of hit things on the high ground if possible.
I'm actually a little bit giddy right now because I still maintain that one of the best StarCraft games of all time was NonY versus Pain User back in MLG. Way back when in 2010 on this map was a ridiculous game where Pain User said he specifically prepared a strategy, obviously with Mass Thors and things like that. So I'm watching. This is the first game I've casted of NonY's on Kulas Ravine, and it happens to be in a PvT. I'm a little happy right now.
It's pretty cool, man. Say what you will about these maps, but they do produce entertainment.
Yes, they do.
We certainly saw a lot last series.
And let's see here now, as DeMusliM scouting out, he will find his opponent first. And looks like he'll be able to sneak past the probe that was running around the bottom as well. So NonY going to get to his opponent last.
So what will NonY do? You know, he's got one gas right now. Yeah, I almost think he's going to gate. I mean, I know I'm probably going to be wrong, right? But just the way he's got his pylon set up, just the, I don't know, I just have this feeling, all right?
All right.
Now, he did use, used Chrono Boost to get his Zealot and Stalker out. He's only Chrono Boosted his probes once, I believe, actually, with this. So that is, you know, some Chrono Boost that could be kind of saved up. Oh, second gas so right away, so it looks like it won't be a 4-gate, but I don't know, I was feeling it for a second. And this, you know, there's no ramp. It's a good map for it.
This could still be a considerable amount of pressure, though, because okay, there's a couple of things going on here at once. First, we haven't talked a lot about DeMusliM. DeMusliM second gassing as his factory comes up with a bunker at the front, so he's looking for a very, very strong either one base tech into expand or something like a 1-1-1. His opponent, though, as we can see, a proxy robotics facility.
Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, so what are we going to see from NonY? It's going to be, it looks like it's going to be some sort of all-in, obviously, with the proxy robo, but there's a couple ways he can go at this. He can make Immortals, try to break up through those back rocks and come down from the side, bypass the bunker, or he could just, you know, make Immortals to get him there quicker and try to push the front because there is no ramp. That would work quite well here. I think it looks like we are going to actually see Banshees from DeMusliM, and if it's Cloak Banshees, normally you'd say, oh, that's going to be good, you know, but NonY has the ability to make an Observer very, very quickly here, so right now both players, you know, still in a relatively good position. This could go either way. No one has a clear advantage at this point.
All right, well, quite a bit of gas saved up now for DeMusliM. He's starting to save back up a few of those minerals as well. He's going to start with Cloak. No, he starts with the Banshee. Has enough gas for Cloak, though. And let's see if we can add on the factory if he goes right into that upgrade. And indeed, it is going to be nothing for now. There it is.
There it is. Okay. Okay. Yeah, the reason you want to go with the Banshee first in this situation is because just the likelihood of an early timing that'll put some pressure on you is so strong that it's better to just kind of get the Banshee first in this case, because you're going to keep your Banshee at home most likely to defend. And I think we're probably going to see DeMusliM have to do just that in this case. Second Immortal on the way here. So NonY is looking like he's going to get ready to do a push. How many gateways does he have at the moment?
Just 2. I just went back and checked. So just sitting on those 2 for now. But, of course, producing quite a few Immortals. Is he going to make a third and go, or is it just going to hit with 2? Therein lies the question.
Yep.
DeMusliM already with a few units up at the front, and his Banshee is already pretty far out of position.
Yep, this is a build that NonY did a lot back in the beta. White Rod did it a lot. Here we go. Guardian Shield. No force fields, just going to break the bunker right away with Immortals.
Yeah.
The Banshee turning around, actually. Oh, he goes for the Tech Lab.
Gets
he
it.
cancels Cloak.
Yes, he does, and this Banshee getting pretty low as well, has to move away. Bunch of SCVs pulled off the line.
That's
NonY
huge.
just going for the throat right now.
That is so huge that he killed that Tech Lab. That is such a gigantic deal. And look at this, he can just warp in some Zealots here if he wants to.
Yeah, he is.
See what he does.
At the very least, he's denying a lot of mining. He's killing a good number of workers as well. He is going to have to worry about some sort of a counterattack or a big all-in from DeMusliM, but man, he has done quite a bit of economic damage.
Yep, he actually does need to worry a little bit here about this. This will be potentially an all-in here from DeMusliM. He might just keep going. That Immortal getting very low as well. NonY's going to need to micro those Stalkers very well if he wants to stay alive here.
And that Immortal did pick up 3 kills, though, and assisted in breaking down the bunker, though.
Yep.
And Banshee's pretty low as they are. Looks like Medevac's actually starting to reinforce as well. NonY starting to work off of a 3rd and 4th
There
gate.
we go. Yeah, he's just going to decide to go all incomplete with Lilu with it. It'll help him defend as well. Now, the big story with what happened there, well, denying Cloak was a big part of it, but killing so many SCVs is a huge deal. 21, as we can see. SCVs killed. And the Stalkers, might get pushed into a corner here.
Yeah, could very well. Banshees starting to make their way up as well. NonY needs to prioritize his targets, pick off a couple of those Banshees. He does get one, but it doesn't look like he's going to be able to get another one. DeMusliM is doing a little bit of damage here, and we are actually going to have a unit. Oh, that's actually just an observer slipping on by.
Yeah, looks like the gateways will finish maybe just in time, but there's only one pylon powering all 4 gateways. Oh, if DeMusliM notices that, he could end the game right here.
Oh, and it looks like he does. Oh, the gateways are depowered. He needs to get another one up there. DeMusliM calls the Artosis pylon. Workers falling so quickly now, and does NonY have enough? GG! DeMusliM takes a game back.
Oh man, I can't believe it.